In a quiet foreign city where everyone rushed through life, there was one young woman who always walked slowly. Not because she was weak, but because she never stopped noticing people. Her name was Beauty. And every morning, at exactly 7:45, she met a stranger at bus stop. Cold morning and people are waiting. The stranger always stood in the same spot, hands in his pockets, eyes on the ground. Never smiling, never speaking, but always, always there. His name was Elvis. Beauty walks up, glances at him shyly. Beauty, softly, "Good morning." Elvis nods without looking up. He never said much. But something about him, his silence, his sadness, his presence, pulled her heart closer every day. Beauty secretly watches him as the bus arrives. She didn't know who he was, where he lived, or why he always looked like he was carrying a world of pain on his shoulders. But she loved the stranger she didn't know, and feared the truth she might find if she ever asked. Bus stop. Cold morning. People waiting. He always stood in the same spot, hands in his pockets, eyes on the ground every day. At 7:45 in the morning, Beauty stood at the same bus stop. Not because she needed the bus, but because of him. The quiet stranger who never lifted his eyes from the ground. He said nothing, but his silence touched her more than any words ever could. One rainy morning, she finally gathered courage. "Share my umbrella," Beauty said. "You look like you've had enough storms." For the first time, he spoke. "Thank you." A single word. But to Beauty, it felt like sunlight breaking through heavy clouds. The next day, he didn't show up, and her heart felt emptier than she expected. When he returned, bruised and tired, Beauty held his arm gently. "You don't need to tell me everything, but you don't have to suffer alone." He looked at her like it hurt to breathe. "I lost someone, the love of my life, and I don't know how to live without her." Beauty felt her chest tighten, but she stayed. "Maybe you don't have to forget her. Just don't forget yourself." Days passed. He began to smile again, softly, carefully, beautifully. One morning, he whispered, "You're bringing my heart back to life." And Beauty understood something profound. Sometimes love doesn't arrive loudly. Sometimes it arrives quietly, in a shared umbrella, in gentle conversations, or in the healing touch of someone who simply stays. And the girl who once loved a stranger became the woman a healed man finally chose.